What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another College Football 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down part 2 of the Spring Break promo, everything you need to know about it, including how to earn the best free content. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. My apologies for the lack of cut videos over the last couple days. I was out of town on vacation for a few days, and my remote play app would not connect back home to my PlayStation, so I wasn't able to do any remote videos, so my bad for that. But we're going to catch up here. Really good content for Game Changers on Tuesday, Stars of the Season. Why did I just say that? Scheme Spotlight wasn't too bad on Wednesday either, and now we got part 2 of the Spring Break promo. Unfortunately, a bit disappointing, but let's go through everything and we'll talk about it together. So we got updated solo challenges from Spring Break. The Oasis and the Boardwalk sequences were there already, but you can now earn up to 150 total stars in the milestone rewards. You want to be playing through these solo challenges because you're going to get sand dollars, which is the alternate currency for this promo. Multiple ways to earn that, but solo challenges will be one of them. And then you got a handful of 93 plus Spring Break players. These are going to be B&D packs, but the good news is if you don't get anything good out of them, these cards that are in the packs also quick sell for the sand dollars currency. So you can essentially make a bunch of that you can spend in the store if you want to. So that's going to be the solo challenges, and I would assume we're going to see at least a part 3 on this promo. So more solos could be on the way. Try to play catch up if you haven't been playing through those so you can hit the ground running next Friday when part 3 of the promo comes out. Again, I was away, so I'm a little bit out of the loop, but I know there were some big issues going on. We mentioned it last week with daily objectives not refreshing correctly. From what I saw on Twitter, from EA's Twitter account, they did fix that and it all is corrected. The one thing that I was kind of happy to see, and I just noticed it today, is every Thursday we get brand new objectives, right? And normally if 1 week's of objectives expires, they go away and then they give us a new fresh set. Well, they actually just kind of stack them on top of each other like they do in Madden Ultimate Team now. So yesterday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we got the week 2 objectives, but the week 1s are still here. Now, I don't know if they did that because objectives were kind of broken last week, or if this is just going to be the new format. I would prefer this for somebody like me who maybe steps away from the game for a few days. I can play catch up now and essentially just knock out both of these weeks all together in one. Obviously, there's different type of objectives out there, but just simply playing the game now can allow me to attack 2 things at once. We also have new milestone objectives that got added on to the very first week, so that's there. Don't forget your qualifier entry tokens. We are still several weeks away from that qualifier game mode being accessible, but you have Legends Stories of the Week, and then also Spring Break objectives. Knocking out those objectives will not only give you Season 6 trophies that you can spend in the store, but also completing them for each individual section will give you an entry event, so you can an entry event token so you can play through that event for free. The coin rewards aren't really great if you can go, 9-0 in the event, or 8-0, my apologies, I can't remember off the top of my head. You get a 99 overall player, but I realize, and myself probably included, everybody's not going to be able to do that, so I wish they would bump up the rewards there. Spring Break daily objectives as well here. You're going to get your daily fortune pack. You're going to earn some sand dollars that you can spend, and then also they did the same thing like they did with the weeklies that we just talked about with the Spring Break objectives. So there's a tab for week 1, and now there's also a tab for week 2 for the new content that dropped today. So you can go through and knock out these objectives. You're going to get upgrade tokens for your free welcome pack. Leon Sandcastle, he's not going to be able to get up to that 98 OVR max level just yet, but you can now earn 2 tokens from week 2 and 2 tokens from week 1, so that's going to be a total of 4 tokens that you can earn. I knew that because I'm good at math, and again, you get some sand dollars on the other objectives that you're going to knock out. So a bunch of different things to do XP wise, alternate currency wise, and token wise in the spring promo that dropped today. One additional way that you can earn sand dollars currency is the Fun in the Sun house rules, and playing through this not only will give you that currency, but there's also a handful of players that you can earn these 96 overall, mostly offensive linemen. Now, unfortunately, I jumped into a game. I still haven't won a game. I've literally only played it twice, but I was sad to see that they still haven't fixed that really weird alignment issue. Like if you throw a pass or have a play finish outside of the hash marks left or right, then the next play, you're just lined up damn near out of bounds there. So I'm really surprised a week later they still haven't fixed that. Like, is it supposed to be that way, or is it a bug they just simply cannot fix until this, this event is completely over? I don't know, but you can play through this if you can get through that annoyance of that weird alignment glitch. Every win that you get, or every couple wins here, every level that you hit, you're going to get sand dollars or players. And again, these Chad players do quick sell for the sand dollars currency, so just more opportunities to earn that currency. So with Game Changers on Tuesday, we did take a leap up to 98 overall champions and 99 overall LTDs. It was not that way last Friday, which means the new spring break cards that came out are now 98 overall champions and 99 overall LTDs. That also means that the set requirements have changed a little bit here, or more so what's coming out of the set. So now you can exchange any 3 95 to 96 overall spring break players and then 2 additional 95 to 96 overall players from any program. You put 5 cards into the set. In return, you're going to get a spring break pack that's going to give you a champion level card. But now at this point, it's either going to contain a 97 from last week or potentially a 98 overall champion that came out today. So if you want to gamble on these, you might get an old card, but there's also obviously the chance that you could get a new card. And I assume that next week when we get part 3 of this promo, this set will still stay at the same requirements there, as we're not going to take another overall leap for a while probably. There's also sets for the lower overall cards, and also remember, you can collect every single champion from this program to get the King of Spring Break 99 overall Clayton Smith. You can see all of the cards that go in there, and as you can also notice, we have 6 remaining champions. So this would indicate, actually 7, I didn't see this one hiding up there. This would indicate to me that we definitely have a third week of this program. We did get 7 brand new champions today at the 98 overall level, so having 7 remaining cards lets me think, or makes me believe here, that we're probably getting one more drop and that's going to be it. And then once you collect all of those cards, put them into the set, you can get the Clayton Smith. I know there was a bug last week. I'm assuming it's not working anymore, but you could basically like double up or put multiple of the same player into the set to get this one completed. So there are actually people out there who have Clayton Smith who are able to sell the Clayton Smith, who are able to complete the set. Again, I don't know if you're able to do that anymore, but there was a bug early in the week last week, shortly after the promo came out, that allowed you to do that. So the thing that's kind of driving me crazy right now about not only this promo, but cut content in general, is that no matter how we go up in OVR, we're again now at 99 LTDs and 98 overall champions, they refuse to give people faster speed or faster cards. Like, why is everybody still 97 speed? There's literally 2 98 speed guys in the game and then 1 99 speed, but the 99 speed card, of course, is going to be Reggie Bush, which is not accessible. The 2 98 speed guys are going to be Marvin Harrison Jr., which came out during the St. Patty's Day rush last weekend, and then the other one is Caleb Downs, which that card has been out for like 2.5 months now. So it's just really weird on what they're doing with speed. And today's LTDs are going to be out of Arkansas, Brad Spence, right outside linebacker, and then I think that says Cam Coleman out of Auburn here. 99 overall wide receiver, 6'3", but again, 97 speed there. Really good route running, really good catching traffic, spec catch, all of that. Just would like to see him a little bit faster, but at the end of the day, all of this is going to come down to abilities now, because the cards are all just simply looking the same. There are a few platinum abilities on these cards, but everybody wants Takeoff Platinum, and he's only going to get it for gold. Everybody wants Platinum Workhorse, he's going to get it for gold. Shifty, 360, actually just Shifty, Sidestep and 360 are platinum level abilities. Same with Press Pro and Cutter, so I'm not going to act like these cards are useless, but everybody wants platinum takeoff on their wide receivers these days, and they're not delivering with the LTD. But overall, I still think that looks like a really good card in the Cam Coleman here. And then Brad Spence, the other 99 overall LTD, got a 94 speed outside linebacker, 98 finesse move, 94 block shed, 98 tackle. Looks like another solid card. As far as his abilities go, no platinum quick jump, people aren't going to want it. No platinum workhorse, people aren't going to want it. I shouldn't say people don't want it, but we know what people want, right? And they're not giving to us even on a 99 overall LTD. So I actually think the best cards that came out today at the champion level might be the 2 offensive linemen. So we have left tackle, 98 overall Charles Jaguasaw, not familiar with him, my bad, bro. 98 strength left tackle, though, 6'7", 328 pounds, 96 awareness, 97 pass block, and 98 run block. And to me, you know, I prefer putting abilities on the skill position guys. So when it comes down to it, can you put abilities on offensive linemen? Absolutely. Are a lot of people doing it? Probably not. So I don't think it's as important on these cards, and we're just looking at attributes now. So the center, Lyndon Cooper out of Pittsburgh here, 98 strength, 97 awareness, 97 pass block, 97 run block, only 310 pounds, but he's still a very good card there. So the 2 O linemen are good. The skill position guys, are just going to be stuck at 97 speed. So we have a brand new cornerback here in Malcolm Hartstog Jr. out of Nebraska, only 5'9", 97 speed, 97 man, 98 zone, 95 press. Again, he's a little bit shorter there, and just he's going to be the same as every other card in the game. And when you take a look at the abilities here, you do have House Call for Platinum. It's sad that we really need this ability that doesn't even actually work to catch interceptions. At least in Madden Ultimate Team, Pick Artist tends to work for the most part, and you can get it for 0 AP or 1 AP on most cards, whereas we just continue to get House Calls here for 3 and 4 AP. Just not worth it there. You do get a blanket platinum, a blanket coverage platinum, ball hawk gold. It's pretty much the same cards as last week. And again, that's where it's losing me, because if you compare the 98s that are champion levels this week to the 97s that were champion levels last week at some of the same exact positions, the attributes are similar, the abilities are exactly the same there. So it's not feeling any different from last week. The other skill position guy, we got another wide receiver in Brennan Presley, another short king here at 5'8", 97 speed, route running's all even there, 97 short, mid, and deep, 98 catch. And again, if you go into the abilities, you're not going to see anything different, including gold workhorse and gold takeoff. So just not unique, not any reason to jump out and want to get these cards. So if you do happen to want any, because maybe they play for your favorite team or whatever, they meet your scheme team, I would wait. They're definitely going to come down in price. And I think the biggest crime of the entire promo drop today is that the GOAT, Kyle McCord, the nation's leader in passing yards, finally got a card, and they gave him a 94 overall. They couldn't even give my guy a 98 or a 97 last week. 90 speed, 95 throw power, accuracies are fine, but it's a 94 overall card, and he's not going to get any amazing abilities. I mean, you do get Extender Platinum, so maybe I'm going to take that one back there. Magician Gold. I just thought my guy deserved a better card after, leading the entire country in passing yards and leading Syracuse to a very good record, winning a bowl game, upsetting Cam Ward in Miami. I'm not asking for too much, right, other than a good Kyle McCord card, and we simply did just not get it. So that's really the promo. We'll show you the pack offers, but if I were you, I wouldn't be spending my money on these packs outside of, your normal booster packs there. $100 bundle does at least guarantee you a brand new champion at the 98 OVR level instead of last week's champions at 97. We do have 1 of 5 step offers here, and the first one is 17,000 coins, so we might as well go ahead and open it up here. 1 of 2 93 plus spring break players. We'll see if we get lucky, and either of these, we're getting the season 6 animation, so that's got to mean something pretty good here, right? We get a 97 overall Nick Sensical. We got him, or he came out last week, and then Montrell Johnson. You guys, which one do you think I should pick out of these two, right? So that's a W for 17,000 coins. I'll go ahead and take that. But again, this card came out last week, right? And if you compare him to the 98 overall receiver that came out, he's actually a little bit slower there at 96 speed, so maybe I take back some of my rant on that one. But there is our card out of the step 1 of 5 offers. After that, I'm not going above and beyond that one there. There are some other platinum and regular packs that you can spend money and or coin on. I asked this in a video last week, and I believe the answer now is that the Cabana store, the packs that are in there are based off of like what you've done in your daily objectives, I'm assuming. So I'm guessing that's why I literally only have this spring break pack here for 7,000 sand dollars. But I haven't really been playing the game because I was out of town for several days. So we'll get back to it this weekend and early on into next week. Really, to me, the main thing I'm looking forward to at this point is going to be Game Changers cards, because those appear that they're going to be really good after the release we got this past Tuesday. And of course, Legends. Legends are really good. They were really good Sunday, and they should continue to be. I know there was some chatter about the Legend B&D training pack being really good or possibly juiced up. I opened up about 300,000 to 400,000 worth of training in this one last night. I got a couple 96s, but nothing really exciting to go over. So if you do have training, my recommendation is hanging on to it until Sunday when we get the brand new Legends. But this is definitely one of the best ways to go out there and use your training right now if you happen to have a lot, because Legends are so good. Same thing with Game Changers cards, but there's a big price difference in these two, right? They're both B&D. One's 135,000, the other is just going to be 48,500. If you do want to risk your training on the spring break cards that came out today, you do have those pack offers over there. And of course, you can spend your season 6 trophies on the players that are are available, but we also have packs in the promos, or 4 promos with Legends. You got 700 trophies for a Legend BND pack, and then 700 trophies for a Spring Break BND pack, with a new program dropping 2 weeks from today, more than likely, since Spring Break is going to be a 3-week promo. I would probably wait and save my trophies either for Legends again, which I think is a safe move, or wait and see whatever that new promo is going to be in 2 weeks from today when Spring Break is all over, because I feel confident that they will add something in there for trophies on that new promo. So let's go ahead and close it out with our booster packs. I'm just going to do the first step and then the other 2 additional steps that only cost me 1 coin. So let's see if we can get lucky. Maybe we pull Kyle McCord. That would actually be ideal for me. Probably not going to use him because he's just not good there. But, you know, I wouldn't be mad at that pull, or just a 99 overall LTD. I mean, that would be cool too. So step 2 of 4, we got the 1 coin card, 1 coin pack, I should say. 94 overall stories of the week, Josh Thompson, and a 94 overall Travion Barnes. So nothing going there. Step 3 of 4, 1 more 93 plus Spring Break player. Give me a good animation here. Give me that season 6 animation. Doesn't look like I'm going to get it. Instead, we get a 96 overall Evan McClure. So there you have it. That is the content. I just don't think it's anything special. I wouldn't recommend spending a ton of coin, training, any type of currency. Continue to grind out house rules if you don't mind with that alignment issue. Work on the brand new objectives, and eventually next week you will be able to finally upgrade that Leon Sandcastle welcome pack item to a 98 overall once the week 3 objectives get added in. So we'll probably see you tomorrow with a market update video, but truly the good content should be on the way Sunday with Legends. We'll see who we get then. Thank you for watching this one. My name is Popular Stranger, and I'm out.